All right, man. Detroit basketball tore down. They cleaned out house. Malik Rose left when they wouldn't give him a promotion. He found out he wasn't going to be the new general manager. Pat Garrity, who nobody knew was the general manager and had been with the Pistons since Jeff Bowers and Stan Van Gundy days, he got out of there yesterday, and today they hired their first new assistant manager since Troy Weaver got here. But once again, it gets you thinking: is this Ed Stefanowski move, and how much power does Troy Weaver actually have? So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out the Detroit Piston playlist. I want to go live today or sometime this week and probably talk about football, the Lions. So hopefully I got more content. I got a Forgotten Lions video coming today. I got another Lions video coming today. So we'll see how it unfolds, it unravels on this great Tuesday, I believe it is. But yeah, man, this dude don't really have no ties to Troy Weaver. I think Troy Weaver is being forced to keep Dwayne Casey. I think keeping Dwayne Casey was part of the job description for the immediate future. They don't want to fire somebody and be paying coach not to come coach the job. So once again, this Dave Mincberg, hopefully I'm saying his name, he had ties from Stefanowski back from the Memphis Grizzlies days from 2014 to 2018. So I'm not sure that him and Troy Weaver ever had any ties. So once again, this seems like an Ed Stefanowski type of hire. But I did think Ed was going to hire the assistant general managers, two of them I think there will be. Now, Dave Mincberg, he was with Milwaukee as their, vice president of basketball operations or something like that. Before that, with Memphis, he was the director of scouting. So, not sure, how good he is, you know what I'm saying? But I always envisioned that Ed would put this team together as far as the front office. This is his front office. Troy Weaver was not going to be able to hire his boys, and this is basically Ed's team. Straight up and down. Ed is putting his guys together as assistant general manager. Chauncey never had a chance. Tayshaun was never probably not going to make a lateral move or a parallel move and take the same position he had in Memphis and Detroit. Memphis is closer to winning in Detroit, and they got a star in John Morant. So, in my opinion, it is what it is. Dave Mincberg, I don't know how much hands-on he gonna be or how much major role he gonna be. Really, we don't know what role Malik Rose played in being the general manager. We don't assistant general manager. We don't even know that. We didn't even know that Pat Garrity even fucking existed. I remember him in the Orlando Magic days when they had the blue and the little reflective star jersey. So I can't really speak on Dave Mincberg and the job he gonna do. What I can speak on is Troy Weaver don't. This wasn't his hire. Straight up and down, it wasn't. This was Ed putting the team together as far as the front office. And I think ultimately Ed will veto and he'll get a green light to what he wants to veto and get a green light to. And that's just my opinion on it. So, Dave Mincberg, I'm not sure exactly. I think he was no longer with Milwaukee. He was basically free to do what he wanted to. So I thought they might have tried to get Wes Wilcox and some of the other dudes they passed up for assistant general manager. But I just think a lot of them dudes would rather stay where they at. Or they looking for the big general manager role. So we'll see how Dave Mincberg do, how him and Troy Weaver work together. We'll see if they're able to get that splash sign and see if some people want as assistant general manager. May it be Chauncey, may it be Tayshaun. I doubt it'll be Chauncey. May it be one of the guys that, the guy from Phoenix or some of the other guys, the dude from Brooklyn they interviewed and wasn't able to get. But we'll see. So I'm not sure exactly what Mincberg bring to the table, but I do understand that him and Troy Weaver do have one tie. They both from the DC area, so he went to South Florida. So I'm not sure how much hands-on does assistant general manager, how much credit he get. So it should be interesting to see, what's the other piece, the other assistant manager general manager they hire, and to see how the Pistons move on and how much reign does Troy Weaver really have. Michael Curry says that when he was in the Memphis organization, that Ed Stefanowski let them do their job and it wasn't no issue. So hopefully he let these dudes do their job. It won't be too much of an issue. Hopefully the one thing that we've been lacking, especially with the Lions and the Pistons, is a lack of drafting IQ. So if Troy Weaver can bring that ability that the scout James Harden and Westbrook and some of them dudes to Detroit, I think that's how a middle market team, builds a championship. Is drafting good because it's hard to get the free agents to come to Detroit. It's not hard for Detroit to retain players. It's just hard for them to actually get them to come here. So let me know what you guys think about the Dave Mincberg hire. Hopefully I said it the right way. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate the love, support. All the links in the description. Fastest way to get in touch with me is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. And if you're watching on, I'll probably upload this on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, check us out on YouTube at Motor City Sports Talk. Same on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook at Motor City Sports Talk, and Instagram and Twitter. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.